shocking revelation rocks the global K-pop community as BTS's eldest member Jin loses his voice completely following his highly anticipated solo concert in Japan, leaving millions of ARMY worldwide in absolute panic and disbelief. The 31-year-old vocalist, whose angelic voice has captivated hearts across the globe, was discovered in a state of complete vocal silence just hours after delivering what witnesses described as an otherworldly performance at the Tokyo Dome. But what happened next has sent shockwaves through the entertainment industry and left fans questioning everything they thought they knew about their beloved idol. Could this be the end of Jin's singing career? Is there something more sinister behind this mysterious voice loss? The answers will leave you speechless. The night everything changed. When silence became deafening, the evening of what should have been Jin's triumphant solo debut in Japan quickly transformed into a nightmare scenario that no one saw coming. Eyewitnesses backstage reported that immediately after his final encore, Jin attempted to speak to his staff but no sound emerged from his lips. The usually cheerful and talkative member of BTS had been rendered completely mute, unable to produce even a whisper. "I've never seen anything like it in my 20 years in the music industry," revealed a backstage crew member who wished to remain anonymous. One moment he was hitting those incredible high notes that made the entire audience weep, and the next complete silence. It was as if his voice had been stolen by some unseen force. The concert itself had been nothing short of magical. Jin had performed his solo tracks with such emotional intensity that fans reported feeling physically overwhelmed by the experience. Videos circulating on social media show the vocalist pouring his heart and soul into every note, his voice soaring through the massive venue with crystalline clarity. Little did anyone know that these would be the last sounds his voice would produce. But what caused this sudden and complete vocal failure? Medical experts are baffled, fans are devastated, and the truth behind this mystery is more shocking than anyone could have imagined. The first signs of trouble emerged during the post-concert meet and greet. Fans who had paid premium prices for the exclusive backstage experience were left confused and concerned when Jin appeared before them gesturing frantically, but unable to speak. Security quickly intervened, citing technical difficulties, but those present knew something was seriously wrong. He looked absolutely terrified, shared one fan who was present during the incident. His eyes were wide with panic, and he kept touching his throat as if trying to coax his voice back. It was heartbreaking to watch someone so talented and confident suddenly appear so vulnerable and afraid. The silence that followed was deafening in more ways than one. Jin's management team immediately went into crisis mode, canceling all scheduled interviews and appearances. The official statement released hours later was vague and concerning. Jin is experiencing temporary vocal difficulties and will be receiving medical attention. We ask for your patience and understanding during this challenging time. A mother's worst nightmare. When fear becomes reality, the most heartbreaking aspect of this developing crisis has been the reaction of Jin's mother, whose panic and desperation have become the focal point of this unfolding drama. Sources close to the family reveal that Jin's mother received the devastating news through a frantic phone call from her son's manager. The woman who had supported her son's dreams since childhood was suddenly faced with the possibility that his career, and the gift that had brought joy to millions, might be over. She collapsed when she heard the news, disclosed a family friend who spoke on condition of anonymity. This is the woman who drove Jin to countless auditions, who believed in his voice when no one else did. To see her son's greatest asset simply vanish without warning, it's destroyed her. She hasn't slept or eaten since receiving that call. The emotional toll on Jin's family cannot be overstated. His mother, who had been preparing to attend several upcoming concerts to support her son's solo career, instead found herself booking emergency flights to Tokyo and frantically contacting medical specialists across 3 countries. Her maternal instincts kicked into overdrive as she mobilized every resource available to help her son. Video footage obtained exclusively shows Jin's mother arriving at Tokyo's Haneda Airport, visibly distraught and accompanied by what appears to be a medical team. Her face, etched with worry and exhaustion, tells the story of a mother's worst nightmare unfolding in real time. The woman who had always been Jin's biggest supporter was now racing against time to save his career and his dreams. But the most shocking revelation was yet to come, and it would change everything anyone thought they knew about the bond between BTS members. Friends of the family report that Jin's mother has been making desperate calls to vocal specialists, throat surgeons, and even alternative medicine practitioners in her quest to find a solution. Her determination to restore her son's voice has become an obsession, with sources claiming she has offered substantial sums of money to anyone who might provide answers or treatment options. She's been calling everyone she knows begging for help, revealed someone close to the situation. Doctors, healers, even people who claim to have mystical abilities. She's willing to try anything, spend any amount of money, travel anywhere in the world if it means getting her son's voice back. It's both inspiring and heartbreaking to witness. The psychological impact on Jin's mother has been severe. Medical professionals have expressed concern about her well-being, noting that the stress of her son's condition combined with the intense media scrutiny has taken a significant toll on her physical and mental health. She has reportedly been experiencing panic attacks and has required sedation on multiple occasions. Jungkook's heroic intervention. When brotherhood transcends everything in a turn of events that has left the global BTS fandom in tears, Jungkook has emerged as the unlikely hero in this crisis, abandoning his own commitments to orchestrate emergency medical treatment for his hyung. The youngest member of BTS was in the middle of his own solo preparations when news of Jin's condition reached him. Without hesitation, Jungkook canceled everything on his schedule and flew to Tokyo, bringing with him a team of medical specialists he had personally researched and contacted. Jungkook literally moved heaven and earth to help Jin, revealed an industry insider. He spent his own money, used his connections, and put his career on hold. The level of dedication and love he showed for his hyung was extraordinary. He treated Jin's crisis as if it were his own, maybe even more seriously. The Golden Magne's response to the crisis has been nothing short of remarkable. Within hours of learning about Jin's condition, he had assembled a team that included renowned ENT specialists, vocal therapists, and holistic healers. His methodical approach to finding solutions demonstrated a maturity and leadership that surprised even those closest to him. Exclusive sources reveal that Jungkook has been sleeping in hospital waiting rooms, coordinating with medical professionals around the clock, and serving as a translator and advocate for Jin during examinations. His dedication has been so complete that he has ignored calls from his own management team and declined lucrative opportunities to focus solely on his hyung's recovery. The brotherhood between these two BTS members has been tested in ways no one could have imagined, and the results have been both beautiful and devastating. Medical records obtained through sources close to the situation show that Jungkook has been instrumental in ensuring Jin receives the best possible care. He has personally interviewed dozens of specialists, researched experimental treatments, and even explored unconventional healing methods that might offer hope. Jungkook has been like a one-man medical research team, explained a hospital staff member. He arrives with detailed questions, treatment options he's researched, and a level of medical knowledge that rivals some professionals. His commitment to Jin's recovery has been absolute and unwavering. The emotional toll on Jungkook has been evident to those around him. Despite his efforts to remain strong for Jin, sources report that he has been seen breaking down in private moments, overwhelmed by the weight of responsibility he has taken upon himself. His normally cheerful demeanor has been replaced by intense focus and determination. The medical mystery. What doctors are afraid to reveal. The medical community's response to Jin's condition has been unprecedented, with specialists from around the world offering theories that range from the plausible to the absolutely terrifying. Dr. Sarah Martinez, a renowned ENT specialist from Johns Hopkins, who has been consulted on the case, provided exclusive insights into the mysterious nature of Jin's voice loss. In my 25 years of practice, I've never encountered anything quite like this, she admitted.